Today on the channel, we're going to get as nasty as we want to be with a double dose of the Nasty Boys from Epic Toys.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Epic Toy Retro Wrestling unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got a double dose of the Nasty Boys in Brian Knobbs and Jerry Sags. But of course, for all your Epic Toy needs, Epic Toys website, I guess. Head over there, pick these up. I think they're still in stock. You have to reach out to them on social media and onto their website. So there you go. But of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's get down to Nastyville. And we're going to go Orange Card Series first. That's what we're going to do. And we will compare them to the original Hasbros later in this very video. But very fun to get the Nasty Boys as a tag team that's really a huge tag team, a moment in time tag team from the AWA, WCW, WWE, back and forth, all points in between, even TNA for a little bit if I remember correctly. But the Nasty Boy Hasbros as a kid, man oh man, drove me absolutely nuts. I was always in stores as a little kid. You guys know, longtime watchers of this channel know my dad and I, toy hunters back in the day when I was a kid, trying to track down those Hasbro Nasty Boys. Never found them in my area. We found everything. Never found those. And for the longest time until the internet came about, I assumed, and we know what happens time and farther when we assume, I thought the Nasty Boys were much like the Greg the Hammer Valentine. It just never came out. It just wasn't a thing. It was on the back. That's what I chalked it up to. And believe you me, how surprised was I when I found out there really were Nasty Boys? How surprised was I when I found out there was a green card series? A lot of mind-blowing moments for young Kyle once upon a time when that internet came along. A lot of mind blowns with it. Not the only thing blown with the internet, of course, once upon a time. But the Nasty Boys were a favorite of mine, a hard-hitting tag team. Nowhere in my Mount Rushmore, nowhere in my favorite tag teams. But man, you respected the Nasty Boys. They had great matches against Max Payne, Cactus Jack back in the day. The Steiners and the Nasties had some good ones. I always enjoyed the Nasty Boys for what they were. And sometimes you overthink things, and this is one of those teams that you can enjoy. So a lot of fun with Jimmy Hart as their manager, even Missy Hyatt with their manager as a once upon a time. And very cool, as I said, we're getting more Nasty Boy figures. Big Rubber Guys Nasty Boys have to be here very soon, I would have to imagine. And I wouldn't be shocked to see them under the Mattel umbrella again in the future as well. So we'll see where it all goes, but there it is. Knobbs and Sags. A lot of iconic outfits for them, of course. The most figures they got were from the original San Francisco Toy Maker days, and I believe they did get this version in that line as well. But looking good, you got the Nasties back there, you got the Epic Toy logo, always about Brandon. Little Hasbro homage, Todd McFarlane there on the side. Wrestling megastars, Brian Knobbs, Jerry Sags, officially licensed product. Two heads are better than one. We got different heads on this one as well. On the back, I love the kind of trading card feel up there at the top. Then the glamour shots are always welcome here. Tail of the tape, you got the blurb. Let's see what it says about our friend, the Nasty Boys. Jerry Sags, 6'3", 280 pounds from New York City. Brian Knobbs, 6'1", 295, and he's also from New York City. Raised in the scariest section of New York City. Where is that? Where is that, Todd? I don't know. We both don't know. We're both stumped. We're not New Yorkers, I guess. Where is the scariest part of New York City? I don't know. Is it Hell's Kitchen? That sounds the scariest. I don't know if it is. With a reputation as nasty as they were, Knobbs and Sags won gold in every major promotion they entered. There was no team tougher or more brutal. How about that? And then, of course, you got the sliding slip card on this one, so you can just slide everything out. We always like to see that. Looking pretty good. See you later, shuffle. Goodbye. Let's get down to it. I guess we'll start with Jerry Sags first. We got Jerry Sags looking only like a Jerry Sags could look. Look at that long hair mullet going on. Ooh, the Kentucky waterfall mohawk. Quite the look there. And a face only a mother could love. Almost like, what's the guy from the Goonies? It almost reminds me of him. Sloth, almost. And I've never even seen the Goonies. And look at me pull out that reference. We do got 2 ears, 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth. And he's got that missing teeth. Poor Jerry Sags missing the teeth. Every dentist's dream is what Jerry Sags is. Second head, you got a lot of the same thing going on. It looks like it's basically the same exact head, but you get the glasses molded in here. Choose your own adventure. I do like that we got 2 heads instead of removable glasses. Removable glasses don't work very well on these figures. Sometimes they fall off. They're hard to stay on. So I do like the options on this one here. And then we got the power of magnets. They compel us here, much like Demolition. You can mix and match, choose how you want it to do. Go on very nice and smooth. I will say, unfortunately, on this head here, I got some weird paint on the chin. So I got some paint imperfections down here. It's like they didn't get all the skin tone, so it looks like he's got it like clown makeup down here. So that's a bummer too, because these figures are not cheap. I will say that, but they're low run. That's the way it goes. But yeah, a little unfortunate on that. The head is a little bit off on mine. Your mileage may vary, as we always say here on the channel. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. So it is what it is. You know, stuff like that happens, as we do know. Now, diving into this figure here, you got the tank top up there. Nasty Boy's got the spray paint platter there. Splatter, platter, spray paint platter, spray paint splatter. How about that? Got that going on. You got the black elbow pads. Got the little tattoo work on the arm. Looking good. You got the black elbow pads painted on. White wrist tape painted on. And then he's got the, hey, what are we doing right here going on as well? So that's an interesting look. Like a young Bret Hart, I guess. Having flashbacks to SummerSlam back in the day, I think, when they took on the Hart Foundation. You got the black pants down there, got the chains on the boots as well. Looking pretty darn good. Jerry Sags playing all the hits. No branding on the feet. I figured they'd have Epic Toys down here on the feet, and I also would figure they would have holes in the feet. Neither of those things going on. But old Sags right there. Now we turn our attention over to Knobs. Nasty as he wants to be, as usual. Got a very similar haircut, but in blonde. 2 eyes, 2 ears, nose, and a mouth. Quite the snarl on the face. A face only a mother could love, of course, on Brian Knobs. Got the tank top over the body. Got the legs down there and the black pants. Everything else. Is it the same body? Yep. We're getting the most out of our molds here. Got the same body going on there as well. You got knobs on the side of the arm and the tattoo. The arms are different between them, obviously. But the lower half and the upper half are identical. So it's all about getting the most out of your molds. We know how that does go. Head does pop off on this one here. You do got the second head here. Happy to report I got the finished chin on this one as well. So this one looks a little bit better than the other one did. Got the glasses going on. Love the splatter paint on the glasses as well. Looking very, very nice. Arms all the way around on knobs. Side to side at the waist. Head removable. Back forth, side to side. So identical articulation between both these guys. No hole in the foot. Nothing like that. But very good. Both these guys, I know who they are. There's no question in my mind who either of these ones are when I unbox them. So shout out to the Nasty Boys. But now shout out to the Nasty Boys again. We got them again, but with some difference. The more iconic look, I guess we'll call it. But we got the jackets on with this one. Kind of reminds me of Mattel. What did they do? One jacket on, one jacket off, something like that. A jacket off? Yeah, exactly, Todd. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But looking good right here. You got the Hasbro style carding, once again, slipcase, Epic Toys. Got the Nasties back there, looking very good. I love that there's a totally different on the back. Taking on the British Bulldogs, a fantasy match, I guess we'll call it on that one. You got the tail of the tape down below once again. What does it say? Ages 18 and up. I should mention Todd McFarlane. Nasty Boys, same readout there, but we do got the bottom is a little different. It looks like unorthodox and violent, despite battling in most of the iconic era of tag teams, Knobs and Sags nasty size their way to the top of the mountain on more than one occasion. Oh, that's nasty. There you go. And you didn't want to go to Pity City, Todd McFarlane? You ever been? Beautiful this time of year in Pity City, I have been told. But we got the Nasties right here looking very, very fun. Pop these heads out. Now you could, assuming if you want to, you can mix these heads around if you want to. You can mix and match between both characters or both sets, I do believe. See you later. Goodbye. Get them all lined up here. Let's go Jerry Sags first. Is it the same head? Yeah, I'd imagine it would be. As much as I would like a new head, that wouldn't make a lot of sense for Epic Toys. So it is the exact same head on both of them, just different glasses going on. So you can mix and match if you want to. It is kind of unfortunate the Jerry Sags regular head on the last one, or the glasses head on the last one had the mess up because it's the one we don't get 2 of. It would have been nice if one of these was messed up. Is what it is, though. But we do get 2 heads here, same heads between them. Glasses on, glasses off. You got the big old snarling face. Black glasses look good. You got the black mullet, the mohawk mullet looking very nice. Same body, same everything. No, it is different on this one, so I appreciate that. I appreciate some differences. We do got the Fist of Fury. on sags on this one. So before he's got the old Bret Hart going on, he's got Fist of Fury on this one right here. Absolutely do love the soft goods jacket. It's got that kind of pleather to it. Got real chains on it. That's a nice touch of class if you ask me. You can remove these very easily, of course. They do come off if you want to. And I guess there's nobody stopping you. It's your figure. You can mix and match the jackets wherever you want them to go. But Nasty Boys right there in the front, just like the last one. But this, I would say, is their most iconic look. I think that's a fair assessment. Bottom half, everything is the same. Articulation the same, everything. It's just the body styling is different on sags on this one compared to the other one. And I'm fine with that. Removable heads, once again, mix and match if you need to. Choose your own adventure. No holes on the feet on this set either, or branding on the bottom. Got the old tattoo on the side. Jerry Sags doing it up real good. But now we're going to finish it off with old Brian Knobbs. Brian Knobbs, nasty as he wants to be as well. Pretty much the same song and dance I gave with Sags you give with Brian Knobbs. I really like that they made these different with the jackets. I think that was a really nice touch between these. Really makes these two feel different. They could have just released them identical things, just a paint variant, but they gave Sags a little bit of difference to him. They gave the different in the glasses. You got the jackets. There's enough meat on the bone here for me to buy two of these. As you can see, I did. I bought both of these here. So very cool. Very cool with the Nasty Boys. Now, is it the same going on here? It is different on Knobs as well. So he's got the different hands on him too. So love that there's a little bit of difference action. Love that there's a little bit of difference actions between these. The Nasty Boys, nasty as they want to be, going to take you straight to Pity City. We know what they're up to. But I do got the Hasbro Nasty Boys. Once upon a time, man, oh man, I really feel like I missed out as a little kid not having these in my childhood figure fed, because both of these would be great playing, everyday playing figures to have. I really missed out on those. Really missed out, but have them all these years later here. Very, very cool to see that. This is kind of the modern take on these two right here. And then you got a little variant edition as well. And you could put these on the Hasbros. If you want to put these jackets on the Hasbros, dress up your Hasbros, choose your own adventure at the end of the day with the Nasty Boys. But there it is, Epic Toys Nasty Boys. What's your thoughts on these two? Pick up, pass, long game, no game, not so sure game? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channels. Check out Patreon. Check out YouTube channel memberships. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and the Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com, which is the name of my podcast, Kyle Peterson Show, available wherever podcasts are found with videocast on YouTube. So for the Nasty Boys, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?